ahead and get started. Start with our reading deck. Or more adjacent letters that make two adjacent vowels. Sail. Okay, we'll stop right here so we can do our word part deck. Base a suffix is okay. All right, let's stop right there at a time. If you would take out your dry erase board for a spelling bit. Comma. Okay, be careful with this one. Consonant E. Okay, watch me and listen. E. Final position. V-E. Okay, watch me.
TH.
Yes, wagon. Okay, watch my mouth.
TH.
and a Suffix. Eating. Good. Oh. Okay, clear your board. Okay, so we do have a new concept today. If you would just push that to the side. I want you to look at a word on the board. B-A-S-I-C. Okay? How many sounded vowels are in that word? Very good. What are those vowels? A and the vowels. A and I. That's right. Okay. What happens to your mouth when you make a vowel sound? Very good. You're right. It opens. Okay. What is a syllable? Think about our cards. A syllable is a word or a part of a word made with one
opening of the mouth.
A syllable has one vowel sound. Very good. Okay. All right. So let's look at this word again. Does this word have any final stable syllables at the end?
No.
Okay. Does this word have any suffixes?
No.
That's right. There's no suffixes, no final stable syllables. Okay. When you pronounce this word, your mouth will open 2 times because you have 2 sounded vowels. Does everybody see that? How many sounded vowels do we have? 2. And your mouth is going to open how many times? 2 or twice. Okay. This word has 2 syllables. All right. So look at this word. I'm going to place my fingers under the 2 vowels. Now, the 2 vowels, I have I have A and then I have I. What is in between those 2 vowels? What's in between them?
S.
An S. Very good. An S is a what?
Consonant.
Very good. It is a consonant. That's right. Okay. This is a new pattern for us. Remember how we've learned the VCCV pattern? Well, this is a different pattern for us. Okay. Usually when there is only one, well, when there's 2 consonants between there, we divide between the 2 consonants. Okay. All right. Usually when there's only one consonant, we're going to divide before the consonant. So I'm going to go ahead and put a V under my 2 vowels. V stands for vowels. I look in between there and I have a C. C stands for consonant. Very good. Okay. So when we have the VCV pattern, what we usually do is we will divide before the consonant.
Split it.
That's right. That's where you're splitting it into syllables. That's what we usually do. Yes, not a comma button, accent mark. Very good, Bo. You remembered that. Okay. Now, we will place an accent mark on the first syllable because remember, most English words, the first syllable is accented. It's just like we broke this word in half. Okay. So that's the first half of the word. That's the second half of the word. Okay, we broke it into syllables. First syllable, second syllable. All right, so when you're reading words and there's more than one syllable, we can break it or split it based on the syllable pattern that that word has. All right, tell me about, let's look at just the first syllable. Tell me about that. How would I code that vowel? Okay, a macron. Why would I put a macron there? Remember, it's like I'm chopping off the second syllable. Okay. Okay. Suppose we don't know that. What does it have after it? Does it have any consonants after it?
Yes.
Look right here.
Mouth.
No. Very Very good. It ends in one vowel, so I put a macron over it. Very good. Okay. All right. Now, it is an open syllable. Remember, open syllable ends in one vowel. The vowel in an open accent syllable is long, coded with a macron. Okay, that's our cards that we do each day. It's coming into play now. Okay, now let's look at the second syllable. All right, my vowel is right here. Okay, how would I code that vowel? With a breathe. Very good. I code it with a breathe because it is a. Okay, you're right. It is what kind of syllable? If it's followed by at least one consonant. It is a closed syllable. Closed syllable ends in at least one consonant after one vowel. That's right. It's not long, it's short. Okay? All right? So we coded the first syllable, then we coded the second syllable. The first syllable had an open syllable because it ended in one vowel. The second syllable was a closed syllable because it was the vowel was followed by at least one consonant. All right. Now, so we coded. Now let's try to read the first syllable without the accent. Okay, without the accent. So remember when you have an accent mark, your voice opens, or your mouth opens wider, your voice is louder and higher. So we're not going to say any of that. All right, you ready? B says what? All right, now let's just say it without any accent. They. All right, now let's read the second syllable without any accent. Ick. Sick. Okay, now let's read it with the accent. Okay, let's read both syllables with the accent. All right, you ready? Let's sound it out. Basic. Very good. Does that sound like a word you've heard before? Yes, basic. We learned our basic math facts, basic addition facts, basic subtraction facts. Okay? All right. Now, words with the VCV syllable pattern usually divide before the consonants. Everybody see that? And we usually accent the first syllable because that's how we code most of our syllable words with syllable pattern in our English language. Now, let's review our poster. Let's look at the steps. And you have a little, like a bookmark in your box with these same steps. Okay? Yep, you can take it out if you like. Okay. All right, so let's look at it. Step one, when you have a syllable, when we get ready to divide our word into syllables, the first thing we're going to do is count and see how many sounded vowels we have in a word. Okay? We look to see, are there any suffixes, prefixes, or final stable syllables that have been added? So we count our sounded vowels, and then we're going to place our what? Place our fingers under the vowels. Okay? Step two, we're going to count the consonants that are in between the vowels. They come between the vowels. Okay? All right? And then it says we're going to divide between the consonants. Okay? Divide between the consonants. And then we put an accent on the first syllable. Why? Because most of our English words are accented on the first syllable. Okay?
We're not doing it like math, though. We got to divide.
Right. Just split it. That's right. In reading, you just split it. Okay? All right. So then it says you're going to code the vowels. That means we simply put a V under our vowels. Okay? And we code them and we decide, do we put a breathe or a macron? Very good. Okay. Then we're going to read without accent, and then we're going to read with the accent. Okay. All right. Let's see if we can practice a few more words.
On the back, you got B, C, D, E, B, C, D.
Oh, okay. That's another pattern. All right. You can put that away. Put that back in your box. All right. Let's try one more word. L-A-Z-Y. All right, remember, step one, we count and see how many sounded vowels do we have. All right, so what are our vowels? We have L-A-Z-Y.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to read the word. I'm glad you got the word correct, but remember we're practicing the VCV pattern, okay? Because it could be a word that you don't know. All right, so what's our first vowel?
L-A.
All right, and I'm gonna go ahead and put a V under it. All right, what is our second vowel?
Y.
Very good, y'all are so smart. Okay, there's my two sounded vowels. Now, what's in between my two vowels?
Consonant.
Very good, Z is a consonant. Okay, where would I split it?
Between
Before the consonant. Remember, this has only one C this time. And where would I accent it? On the first syllable. First syllable in this marker. So. Okay. Very good. It's macron. And then what about? Well, remember with the Y is tricky. Yes, that's right. And then that little, very good. Okay. All right. So now we're going to get some more practice with it. But you're right. The word was lazy. Okay. The cat was so lazy that it slept all day. All right. Now, this is our VCV syllable pattern. Remember, words with the VCV pattern usually divide before the consonant, accent the first syllable, and then you're going to code the vowels on the first syllable, code the second syllable. All right, so now we're going to get a little more practice with our reading practice page. If you would, go ahead and put your name at the top of that. Okay, and look at the first word. Go ahead and code the first word in row 1. Remember, that's right. Find your vowels. Get the accent, the first syllable. Okay, prepare that word. Ready? Read.
Basic.
Very good. Code the second word in row 1. Okay, let me show you that your syllable patterns, they're going to begin with the V and end with a V. So don't worry about that R on the end, they go together. Treat it as one. V. Okay. V, C, V. V, C. V, C, V. Okay? All right, prepare. Read.
Saber.
Saber. Saber. Very good. Code the last word in row 1.
What is a saber?
Where's your first vowel? Then that gets a B. Erase that one. Like a saber-tooth tiger. You ever heard of that? From the Ice Age. Okay. And then your second vowel. Yep. Gets a V. Split it where? Before your, yep. Put your accent. And then code your vowels. Code both syllables.
I seen the movie Ice Age.
Yeah. Okay. Prepare. Ready. Read.
Basis.
Basis. Very good. Code the first word on row 2. That's right. Find your first vowel. That's it. Find your second vowel. Just right there. And then what's in between it? That's right. Good.
It's like you got things like wars.
That's right. Okay. Prepare. Read.
Paper.
Good. Code the second word in row 2. Okay. Prepare. Read.
Easy.
Very good. Code the last word in row 2. Prepare. Read.
Basin.
Basin. Very good. Okay. For time's sake, we're probably going to have to stop right there and let me ask you some questions. Okay. Deshandrick, which word in row 1 would be a synonym or mean the same thing as common, plain, or ordinary?
Basic.
Very good. Circle that word. Okay. Bo, look at the words in row 2. Which word could be used to describe a cloudy day or a foggy day? Very good. Hazy, cloudy, foggy. Okay. All right. We didn't get to row 3. So, I think what we'll do is, Bo, you'll read row 1, and Deshandra, you'll read row 2. Okay, we're gonna do rows today. You ready?
Safer. Basis.
Good.
Paper. Hazy. Basin.
Very good. Very good. Okay. All right. So we have just a few seconds, and I've added a couple of words to our word part deck from our paper. Okay. What is this word?
Basis.
Basis. Good. Basis. And then I don't know that we got to this one.
Crater.
Crater. Very good. All right. And let's review some of our other words that we have gone over.
Bloom. Shoot. Prove. Igloo. Brook. Gloom. Title. Ladle.
Ladle. That's right. Okay.
Bundle.
Bugle.
Sable.
Okay, let's stop right there.
A bugle, a car.
No, a bugle is an instrument. You ever seen the soldiers that like, no, that's a bugle. It's like a horn. I'm not sure about that. Let me have that. It might be though, an old car, maybe. Okay, all right, so it's time for our spelling practice. And what you need to do is take out your spelling notebook, your scientific spelling notebook, and turn to page 2. Page 2. Yes, we are going to spell some words that have the A sound. Okay? All right. So we're actually going to spell words in the second column. So let's look at the second sentence at the top. Okay? Right, put your pencil under that first word, and let's read that again, talking about the A sound, spelled with A. You ready? 1, 2, 3, let's read.
The A sound at the end of a
Right here, baby.
In a base word
with 2 or more syllables is spelled A as in apron. Okay? All right, so the sound at the end of a syllable in a base word with 2 or more syllables. Okay, the A sound. All right, so what we're going to do, pencil down. First thing we're going to do, remember we're going to SOS our words and then we'll spell them and we're going to put them in which column? The second column. Very good. All right. So your first word is going to be acorn. All right. How many syllables? 2. Very good. Acorn. All right. What's the first syllable? A. What's the second syllable say? Corn. All right. So let's well, what's the first syllable say? A. All right. Before you write it, well, you can go ahead and write it if you want it, if you want to. Okay. And then let's unblend our second one that says corn. You ready? C-O-R-N. Very good. Connect it. how did you get how did you spell acorn?
ACORN.
Very good. All right. Deshandra, check. You got the same thing?
Very good.
Acorn. Okay. All right. Our second word is going to be latex. All right. How many syllables? How many syllables? Two. Very good. All right. What's the first syllable say? Second one? Very good. Let's unblend the first syllable sounds first. Lay. What's this? L? Okay. And then what's our second syllable say? Unblend.
A.
Good. Say it to yourself while you write it. Okay. Deshandra, spell latex.
LATEX.
Very good. Okay. Do you know what latex is?
It's some type of substances.
Well, you ever heard of when you go to the doctor, you know those white gloves that they put on, the nurse or the doctor? It's usually made out of latex, a certain kind of material. Yes, they do when they're doing experiments, keep their hands clean or keep from contaminating. Okay. Bo, make sure you have LATEX for latex. Got it? Okay. All right. Our next word is paper. Okay, how many syllables?
Two.
What's our first syllable say? Second? All right, let's unblend our first syllable. All right, what's our second syllable say? Unblend our second syllable. What's this? Good. Put it together. At the end, yes. Okay. I will start it off with the first sound in paper is P. You give me the second one. And you give me the last. How do we get ER. Very good. We heard so it should be ER. Okay. All right. Okay, so our next word is gable. Gable. Okay, how many syllables?
Two.
All right, first syllable, gay. Second syllable, bull. All right, let's unblend gay. And how do we get bull?
BLE.
Very good. Okay. Bo. Let's see. Okay, Deshandra, give me the next letter.
A. B. L. E.
Very good. All together? Gable. Gable. Do you remember we talked about it the other day what a gable is on a house? It's the part that looks like a triangle. The pointy part on the roof of a house is a gable. Okay. All right. Next word. Raven. How many syllables?
Two.
All right. First syllable says. Second syllable. All right. Let's unblend the first syllable. Let's try that again. A. What says R? Okay. Yes, raven. No. Raven. Yes, it's a black bird, kind of like a crow. Okay, so that's our first syllable. It says Ray. What was our second syllable? Raven. Unblend. Then. The Ravens. Yep, sure is. Okay. All right. Deshandra, what was the first letter on Raven?
R.
Bo, what's the next one?
A. B.
And the last one. Very good. Raven. Raven. Okay. All right. We might have time for maybe one more. Our next one is Mason. How many syllables?
Mason.
How many syllables? Two. Very good. First syllable. Second one. Son. Okay. All right. Let's unblend the first syllable.
A.
Okay. All right. And the second one was on. Unblend. Okay. I'll give you the first, and you all give me the next. M. S. Very good, Mason. Okay. And the Mason is usually a person who works. Is it a game called a Mason? Well, yeah, you do have people, but that would be with a capital M. You sure do. You can close your binders. But a mason is, I think it's a person who works with like bricks. Like they do things, they build things with bricks. You can put your binders actually on the floor so they won't be in our way. Okay. All right. And I just wanted to review this with you real quick. Remember today we learned the VCV syllable pattern. Remember that when we have VCV, you split it before your consonant and then accent the first syllable. Okay. And that vowel, then you code the first syllable, then code the second one. Okay. All right. So we're going to jump into our extended reading and writing. Okay. All right, I want to ask you a question. Have you ever regretted doing something? Like you did it and then you say, man, I wish I hadn't done that.
Yes.
You have? Do you want to share what that was? Okay, what happened?
I didn't want to ride my bike with my brother. Then when I did, I had regretted it that I had failed.
Oh, because you got hurt? All right. What about you, Bo? Hmm?
Running in the house.
Oh, when you broke your foot. Yes, absolutely. That's a big one. I definitely have things that I've regretted doing. Um, One time when I was little, you know that I'm terrified of spiders. I don't like them at all. One time I was little and we lived in a house in Colorado that had a glass window in the garage, like these little square pieces of glass. Well, I saw a spider on that window, so I was gonna call myself being brave, and I took my shoe off and I was gonna hit it. But the problem, yes, but the problem is I hit it so hard the glass broke. I wasn't supposed to hit it that hard. It was glass, but I was scared. So I regretted hitting that spider. Yeah, well, my parents, they didn't fuss too bad. I got in a little trouble, but they knew it was an accident. All right, so today we are going to read a narrative text. I want you to think about what a narrative is. A narrative tells a
Story.
very good. All right, remember, what are the parts of a story or the parts of a narrative? They have to have, who are we? Characters. They have to have a setting, which tells where. Okay. A plot, very good. A plot, that's the beginning, the middle, and the end. And in that plot, a good story has a what, Bo? You just said it. A problem and then a resolution or a solution. Very good. Okay. All right, so the purpose of our lesson today, we're going to read a story about a little girl who makes a decision to do something, and she kind of regrets it because she has to deal with the consequences of her decision. Okay, so we're going to find out about that. But before we do that, we are going to review some irregular words. Remember, irregular words, you can't just sound them out very good. You have to learn them, okay? Because they don't follow a particular pattern. All right, so I have a rapid naming chart with some of our irregular words that you will find in the text. Okay, I'm going to read the first row for you, and then I'm going to set my timer for 1 minute, and I'm going to see how many times you all can read through this chart. All right, so listen and watch me. Says, doesn't, could, another, bought, tonight. I want you to repeat after me. Says, doesn't, could, another, bought, tonight. Okay, you ready? All right, let me get my timer ready. See how many times you can read through the chart. Go.
Says, doesn't, could, another, bought, tonight, bought, another, could, doesn't, says, bought, tonight, doesn't, says, could, another, could, says, doesn't, tonight, bought, could, says, tonight, bought, doesn't, another, says, doesn't, could, another, bought, tonight, bought, another, could, doesn't, says, bought, tonight, doesn't, says, good, another, could, says, doesn't, tonight, bought, could, says, tonight, bought, doesn't, another, says, doesn't, could, another, bought, tonight, bought, another, could, doesn't, says, bought, tonight, doesn't, says, could, another, could, says, doesn't, tonight, bought, could.
Very good. Almost 3 full times. Okay, very good. All right, now we're going to take those words, and I'm going to go ahead and give you, made a copy of our books. We only have one, okay? And what we're going to do, this is our story that we're going to read, but I'm going to, before you open it, I'm going to tell you where to find these words. We're going to find these words in our story, okay? But I'm going to help you out. I'll tell you what. I just did a photocopy of it, which is kind of like a picture, okay? All right, so we're going to find these irregular words in our story, and we're going to read the sentence that the word is in. I'll tell you what page to look. So our first page is going to be on page 54, which is the first page. Look for the word says. Do you see the word says? No, it's this one right here. See, 54. I'll give you a hint. It's in the second paragraph. The second paragraph. Yep. Do you see it? Very good. Now, what we're going to do, let's go back to the beginning of the capital letter where it says today. That's the beginning of our sentence. Okay? You ready?
Today is my lucky day. He says deeply
With
with
glee. Very good. All right. Flip the page. Turn to page 55. We actually have 2 of our irregular words on page 55. Doesn't and tonight, they're both in the second paragraph. Let me know when you found doesn't. Okay.
And I found, yeah, doesn't.
You know what? Okay, I skipped that one, and then it's down
It
does.
is one of
Yep.
those.
Doesn't right there. Okay. Let's read the one at the top with tonight. Do you see? All right. It's actually the beginning of our sentence with the capital T. You ready? 1, 2, 3, read.
Tonight they don't want to fix the common things they have day after day.
Okay. All right, and then go to the second paragraph or doesn't. Start with the Vicky.
Vicky doesn't like beats, but tonight she will try not to grumble and turn up her nose.
Okay. All right, turn to page 56, the next page.
Or she does.
Well, our word is could actually. Does is another irregular word. It's could. It's at the very bottom, the last sentence. Got it? Okay. Let's start at yes. Go ahead.
She said she said to her.
Okay, let's try that again. She's glad she could help. Okay, good. All right, turn to page 60. Now you're going to skip a few. Page 60. Okay, and our word is another. It's on the second paragraph in the middle. Found it? All right, good. Okay, so let's start at. That's actually the beginning of our sentence.
At bedtime, Mr. and Mr. Maddox bend the rules and let Vicky have another hefty plate of the walnut cake with her milk.
Okay. All right. Page 62. That's our last word. Bought. Page 62. You found it already? Yeah, there's going to be some others in there. Right there. You found it? Okay, good. All right, so let's begin where it says look.
Look, I bought some sweets.
Okay. All right. So we got our irregular words. So close that and just push it to the side for a second. Okay. And we're not quite ready to read yet because I'm gonna write
the whole.
We are.
The whole thing.
Yes, the whole story actually. All right, so I have some words that I want you to look on the board. I'm going to write them on the board. I want you to pay close attention to them. These words are in our text, but we're going to talk about it because they all have something in common. Well, my marker out looking right. All right. B-E-E-T-S. Don't say it yet. S-E-E-S. F-E-E-L-S. S-L-E-E-P. And M-E-E-K-L-Y. All right, let's look at this first word. Can you read that word?
Beets.
Okay, look at it carefully. How many E's do you see in the middle? Two E's. What do those two E's say? E. Very good. Let's try that again. What's the word?
Beets.
Beets. Beets. Very good. What is this word?
Seeds.
This one? F-E-E-L-S.
Peas. Fields.
Eels. Fields. This one? Sleep. And then M-E-E-K-L-Y. Meekly. Very good. All right, so we have, say it with me. Beets, seeds, fields, sleep, meekly. Now, you should notice something that they all have in common. What do you? They have digraph, vowel digraph, E-E. How do we usually code that? Underline it. And what goes macron? Very good. That macron means that E is going to say its name. Very good. It's going to say E. Okay? All right. Remember, it's important to remember that when you see these two E's, it's not going to be E. It's going to say E. Do that with me. Take your two fingers. You're making a macron. E. Okay? We really have to stretch it out and hear that vowel say its name. Okay? Do you notice anything else that some of the words have?
S.
Good. What kind of S?
Suffix.
Very good. How do you know the suffix? Because
It's at the end of a base word.
It's at the end of a base word. Very good. And I can take that S off and I still have a word.
Like,
okay. Very good. Do we have another suffix?
yes.
On what word? Or what's the other suffix? L-Y. L-Y. Very good. That's another suffix. I can take it off. Okay? All right. So let's say these words again. We're going to say them from the bottom to the top, from the top to the bottom, then the bottom to the top. You ready? 1, 2, 3.
Beat, seed, field, sleep, milky,
Meekly from the bottom to the top.
Meekly, sleep, feels, seeds, beats.
Very good. Okay. Oh, what does that suffix S mean on beats? You know what kind of beat that is? Very good. It's plural, more than one. Well, you know what? That is actually going to be a word that's spelled a little bit differently, but it sounds exactly the same. Do you know what kind of beat this is? Those beats, like the headphone, that's going to be B-E-A. This is actually a vegetable. Well, that one, yeah, that's B-E-A. This is actually a vegetable.
Beets.
Yeah, it's a vegetable called a beet. It's a red, kind of looks like a radish. You ever heard of a radish? Sometimes it's in salad. If you go to like the salad bar at Pizza Inn or something, it's red, real red, and it's kind of hot and spicy when you eat it, like onion. Okay. All right. So beets. All right. And then we have feels, and we have sees, meaning like it's happening now. All right. So take out your book again. We are going to look for our special words, and I will tell you what page they're on. On page 55, we have the word beets.
This
You found? Yep. Actually, those are beets in a can.
so those.
But that's not what it looks like. I'll show you what it looks like. I'll pull up a picture of beets in a little bit, okay? All right, so did you find the word beets? Very good. So we're going to read the sentence. Go to the capital H on her. You ready? You're going to read the whole sentence with that word. 1, 2, 3, read.
She will try not to grumble.
Stop. Are we reading about beets with beets?
Oh, it's two of them.
Is it
her
two?
dad likes BT a lot.
Ah, you're right. That's right. I missed that one. There is a beets, red beets. Okay. All right. Let's read the last one where it says her dad. Let's read that.
Her dad likes beets a lot.
Good. All right. So beets, remember, that's some type of vegetable. All right. Turn to page 57. And in the first paragraph, you will find C's. Do you see it? C's. Very good. This, are you on 57, Bo? Flip over one more page. You got it up here? Right there. All right, we're going to start with the first word in that sentence. It is Vicky. Well, no, it's not. There's a. How do we know that's not the first word? It has a what?
A comma.
Okay.
It's gonna be this.
Yep. As. Very good. Stop and let's read together. Go to as. 1, 2, 3. Read.
As she wipes her hands and put the candy sprinkles back on the shelf, Vicky sees something she wants.
All right. Stop. Very good. All right. Turn to page 58. So just one more. And our word is feels. Feels.
Right here. Okay.
Yep. Feels after, not that one. Feels after tummy. Do you see it, Deshawn?
Her tummy feels.
Yes. Very good. Start at her. That's the beginning. 1, 2, 3.
Her tummy feels full and she picks up some fresh roses to put in the vase. But she doesn't say a thing.
All right. Turn to page 61. Turn 61. Yep, very good. Okay. You see sleep? Very good. All right. So go to, well, we're just going to do sleep because we've already found feels one time. So go to it and let's read the sentence with sleeping.
It is late and in no time Vicky is in a deep sleep.
All right, stop right there. And then our last one is on page 63.
Is it roll?
It is meekly. It's at the very bottom. Meekly.
Right here.
Right there.
By Vicky.
Yep, very good. All right, so start with mom.
murmurs, mumbles,
Murmurs.
Oh yeah, I have a problem here.
Okay, stop. All right.
I seen that that
You've
murmur.
seen murmurs before?
I
Really? Okay, good, good, good. Okay, close your booklet, and slide it over to the side for a minute. We will come back. No, it hasn't gone off, but I did. These are beets right there. I did want to show you that. Yep, at the salad bar probably.
So there's like onions.
They're kind of spicy like onions, but they're real red. Hmm? Okay. All right, we'll get that later. Okay, so I do want to ask you something. I want to show you something first. What is she doing?
Sleeping.
Okay. All right. Have you ever had a bad dream?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you, okay. Do you think that everybody dreams? Do you think we dream every night when we sleep?
Yes, yes.
Yes? No? Maybe? Okay. All right. Let me read you some fun facts about dreams that I didn't know.
Why do we have dreams?
Okay. Well, let me talk to you about it. All right. So it says a dream is a story or a picture your brain makes while you're sleeping. It can feel very real even though you are safe in your bed. So why do we dream? Our brain is sorting memories from the day. Or we're processing our feelings, happy about something, or if we're worried about something or excited about something, our brain is processing how we feel. So if you're having maybe anxiety about a big test coming up, you might have like a nightmare about that test. Yeah. Or if you have to say a speech in front of other people, you might be anxious about that, and you might have a nightmare about something bad happening.
Say that when you go to sleep, your cell come out of your body, not like that.
Well, you don't really know what's going on if you're in a deep sleep.
I had a dream of my dog one time, Callie.
Did it something happen to it?
No, not fall off a mountain.
Oh, and that really happened? Oh, I'm sorry.
No, but in his dream, she was still alive.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. So listen, it says our brain could be practicing problem solving. So if we've got a problem or something, our brain is trying to figure things out. And it's healthy to dream. Okay. It keeps our brain healthy and active. So when do we dream? It says dreams happen during a special time called REM sleep. REM stands for rapid eye movement. That means, have you ever watch somebody while they're sleeping and it looks like their eyes are shut? You can see their eyelids, but their eyes are moving. I don't know if you've ever watched anybody sleep. That's called REM sleep, and that is like a deep sleep, and that's when we're dreaming. Okay, so we can dream about, yeah, kind of like that. You can see their eyeball moving while their eyelids.
My brother goes to his eyeball.
Okay. All right, so let me ask you a question. Do you think animals dream?
Yes.
Yes, you do? Okay. Well, scientists do believe that animals dream. Dogs sometimes move their paws or they make sounds while they're sleeping. Okay. They might be dreaming about running. I think I've seen a video. Yes. Let me have that. I'll get it. I'll give it to you later. All right.
It started like making cat noise.
Okay.
Not like cat noise, but it started
Making sounds. All right. So here's some fun facts about dreams. Everybody dreams, even if you don't remember it. Most dreams, we forget them in just a few minutes. Um, you can control your dreams sometimes. Okay, that means you can go to bed thinking about a certain thing and you'll dream about it. And they said that even babies dream. So animals dream, pets dream. It's natural.
I wanted to ride a horse, but when I went to sleep, I was actually riding a horse.
Okay. All right. So we'll talk about dreams a little bit more. I have something else I want to talk to you about dreams that I think is kind of cool. But before we get started with that, and before we actually read about Vicky's bad Yes, Biggie's bad dream. Something's gonna happen. I do have a couple of words that I want to go over with you that are in our text. And Deshandra, you called one of them just right. Okay. So I have a semantic map. If you would put your name at the top, and I'm going to follow along with you. One of those words, Deshandra, you said you saw in IXL, and I'm so glad to hear that because that lets you know that what we're going over in here, it actually matches what you'll see in the classroom. These are words that you'll use in real life, okay? Not just for therapy. All right, so make sure you got your name at the top. And then if you look right here where it says word, our first word that we're going to go over is murmur. Very good. M, write it on the line with me. M, U, R. Yep, kind of easy to spell. Murmur.
It kind of like mama.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. Now, how it's used in our text, it's used as a verb. A verb is a word, it's an action word. It's something you can do. You can murmur. Okay.
What is mama?
We're going to talk about it. Okay. All right. So before we get to the synonyms, we have to actually define what murmur is. And then remember how we talked about all words have origins? That means they start from somewhere. Somebody somewhere had to create this word, they had to make it up. The origin of murmur, it is a Latin word. It comes from Latin. So we're just going to put an L right there in a period. We're not going to spell out Latin. So Deshandra in the center, we're just going to put L for Latin. Okay? All right. Now, let's talk about what murmur is. Murmur means a low, continuous sound. So it's like,
It's kind of like mumbling.
yes, kind of like that. Okay. So right here, by definition, we're going to put low, L-O-W, comma, continuous, meaning it's something that's just going on and on, C-O-N-T-I-U-O-U-S, continuous, and then sound, S-O-U. Okay. A low, continuous sound. Teachers hear this, we hear murmurs all the time, and I'm going to give you an example in a minute. Okay? All right, so let's look at where synonyms. Synonyms are words that mean about the same. Very good. So if somebody is murmuring, somebody's in the, this used to kind of aggravate me.
When you're in sleep, you can murmur.
Well, if you're somebody's waking you up,
I'm talking about when you can talk in your sleep. That's what.
Oh, okay.
That's what
Okay, let's get back to this. All right, so if you are murmuring, sometimes when you're in the classroom, I might hear somebody saying,
a mumbling.
Mumble, okay? So let's add that, put a dot. Yes, very good. Those are two of our synonyms. Mumble, M-U-M, bull. B-L-E, very good. Mumble. Yep, and hum.
That's what my teacher be saying. Always say, stop mumbling.
Yes.
And they still
Yes.
do it.
Yes. So remember, it's a low sound, like especially when students get in trouble and you tell them to come here, and what did you say? They might say, that's like a murmur. Like they're saying it low under their breath. Okay, what do you call something when they don't want to talk?
Right? No, whispering.
That's another synonym.
That's like one girl in my class too. She always be talking low, but when she get outside, she talk loud.
I'm so glad you said that because guess what the opposite or antonym?
Loud.
Yep. Murmur. Yeah. Murmur is kind of a low whisper. But the opposite would be loud. And if you're talking loud, you might say that you're
Mad?
no. What is it
Excited.
when somebody's on the playground? They might say Deshandra. I'm not gonna
Screaming.
scream. Yes, scream. What else? What you could say? I'm screaming or I'm
Shouting.
shouting. Yep. Loud scream, shout. And I guess we could say a loud talking, but I didn't include that. Yep.
That's what the girl be doing.
Okay. Or yell. That's another one.
When she be screaming, they get chased like
Just makes it more dramatic. Okay.
like
All right. So let's look right here. So since murmur is a verb, it's something we can do. Let's talk about adverb. How can we murmur? She murmured blankly to the
when
teacher.
you're nervous.
Well, that would be kind of like when. You're right. We could put that over here. But what about how can we murmur? We can murmur very
Silent.
softly, softly murmur, softly. SOFTLY, softly. She softly murmured.
In the cafeteria.
Oh, I like that. That's our next one. It's going to be when. In, or it could be where? In the
Classroom.
okay classroom, movie theater.
Classroom. I remember I was at the movie theater with my church. It was me, my friend. We at the end of movie we yelled.
Okay. All right. Let's get back to what's our word? What's our word?
Murmur.
Murmur. Very good. It is a low continuous sound. Sometimes it might be hard to understand somebody.
Okay. What did you say? My friend murmured.
Okay. Murmured
To me.
to me. Okay.
Or to.
When would somebody murmur if they were nervous or maybe they're going to be in trouble? Okay. So my friend
murmured when he was nervous.
When he was nervous. Okay. So my capital M Y.
Are in the library.
Ooh, I like how you think. Very good. It's supposed to be murmured in the library. Are y'all good with that? Very good. Okay. Our time is actually up for this part of our lesson. We haven't got to read yet. So this is to be continued. Go ahead and stop it.